It'll get figured out. It'll get done, and I'll be the one to do it every single time. And I pride myself in that. I'm happy to not be someone who just lays down and rolls over and gives up. Hey y'all, it's just Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. And today I actually am going to do a little bit of a story time. It's like a story time life update. I have me a seafood boil here that I'm going to be eating on. I only do crab legs, y'all. I don't really like shrimp or anything like that. So it's literally just crab legs in here, potatoes, corn, and some eggs. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, y'all, so that I can continue posting videos for y'all. I know like a lot of y'all probably don't wear gloves when y'all eat seafood boils, but I'm gonna put on these gloves, okay? I kind of want to give y'all an update on, a lot of y'all have been asking, and I haven't really like said much or done much or posted much or answered much of anything. So I pretty much want to talk to y'all about my family situation. Like, y'all want to know, how are me and my mom? Did we ever fix our relationship? Did it get better? And then a lot of y'all always ask like why y'all don't see my family a lot or don't hear me talk about my family. So I'm going to answer a lot of that to like the best of my abilities today, in the hopes that people understand me, you know, like people understand me, I guess is in a sense, because I have sat on it for a while. Like, none of this is fresh. I don't think I'm super emotional about it, but I do want to talk to y'all about things and have y'all understand me, who I am, why I am the way that I am. So I think that I can share a little bit of, you know, my family dynamic and my family aspect with you guys. So to answer the main question on like me and my mom's relationship, well, let me just say this. I currently don't really speak to anyone in my family. And I know that sounds wild, that sounds like crazy, but that is the truth. I do live with my sister. Oh God, y'all. It was like some hair. I do live with my sister and my nephew. And so in that sake, like, you know, me and her obviously do speak, but outside of that, I really don't speak to too many people. Not too many. I don't really speak to anyone in my family. I don't speak to my parents. I don't speak to my siblings. I have not spoken to my mother since almost the day after I graduated. Yeah, I have not spoken to my mother almost since the day after I graduated. If y'all go back on my channel, then y'all know that's been about 3 months. I don't talk to my father either, for different reasons. Yeah, the relationships just are not healthy, and as y'all know, I've talked to y'all about this a lot. Y'all, I haven't had a seafood boil in so long, and this one is actually hitting on everything that I need to be hitting on. So I've gotten to the point with a lot of these relationships where like I'm an extremely strong-minded person, and when I say that, I mean like I don't need a lot of people to agree with me or even necessarily understand with what I'm doing or saying for me to stick to my guns and continue doing that. So I'll give this YouTube thing as an example. I don't know about you guys, but my parents have a hard time accepting, you know, y'all know that I do this channel and I do, you know, Two Stocks production as well, and to them it's a waste of their time. And it's very hard, like to me, you know, I get it, I get the hustle and the drive and what comes behind it and everything like that, but everyone doesn't. And I've really had to understand that growing up, I don't think the family dynamic was always super healthy and super positive or anything like that. Now, a lot of you know, some of you may not know, that my parents did divorce, and my dad is, both of my parents are remarried. That their divorce was the downward spiral for a lot of relationships, like within my family. Like, I feel like when your parents, the whole thing isn't healthy, that situations aren't handled correctly, emotions aren't handled correctly, kids are in the crossfire, you know, at that point. And so when things like that aren't handled correctly, I 100% see the effect that it has on the siblings, because I do think that's the main reason why me and my siblings don't talk, is almost the divide of the parents, you know. And so a lot of you know this as well. I chose to live with my dad. The rest of my siblings chose to stay with my mom. And that was a huge divide. Y'all, I've been getting these crab legs out, okay? Like, getting them out. Me and my mother's relationship has struggled since the divorce. And though that has nothing to do with me, it has affected, like, me greatly. It has affected me since the divorce happened. And I truly, like, sit back and, like, think to myself that y'all hold up. That's period. It is super lonely to not have a relationship with anyone in your family, but I have goals. And this is like a very like hard truth, a hard thing to even say, to even accept, but to them a lot of my dreams and aspirations, like this YouTube thing, just seem comical. And I don't like to be made a mockery of. I'm not gonna sit in your face and let you continue to like make a mockery out of what I'm trying to do. I'm also super focused on my goal, and I feel like I've been distracted for so long. If y'all go back and watch my previous videos, I feel like for a long time I was like super emotional, like crying so much in a lot of my videos, just in a very weird place. And I told y'all, like, I'm not the type of person to be down for long, and I meant that. I'm not the type of person to stay down long. I'm not. I just won't be me. That's where I'm at. I'm definitely not down anymore. I'm definitely on the up and up, and with that has just caused like such strenuous relationships, but I have to be okay with that. I don't have a big circle around me. My team, Two Socks Productions, like, I respect them and like value them and love like everything we do so much, just because it just has helped me. It just has helped me so much. It's very hard to have relationships for yourself when your home-based relationships were never intact. You didn't learn how to have those type of healthy relationships. And I know I don't really share stuff like this about my family because it's so hard. Like, I think about how I would feel, or what I would think about somebody per se, if they came up to me and basically told me they didn't have a relationship with anyone in their family. I've changed so much, and I think a lot of them want to judge me or have the persona of me from whoever I was before, and just because they haven't been here for any of the growth or any of the things that I've been accomplishing. I've accomplished a lot of the things that I said I was gonna do. It's been hard. Like, I'm gonna share in the future, like, I'm only 23 years old. I'll be 24 in a couple months, and I still have a lot of important things in life and big decisions that I'm gonna need to make going forward. I think about this, y'all. This is me talking to y'all because I think about this a lot. And the thing with that is, like, I don't have my parents to like make those decisions for me or get advice from, but I've learned to outsource. And I'm a firm believer in blood doesn't make you my family. Like, some of the closest people to me are not my blood. You know, I appreciate, and I think this is because, you know, everything that I've been through, I appreciate genuine relationships, genuine friendships, genuine interactions. It's hard to be the one in your family who like steps outside and does something different and then have everyone judge you. Like, I don't know if they don't understand, but I don't understand. I know that. Like, I don't understand how you don't support something that your kid does up front. Like, a lot of the people, majority of the people who support me are not people who have known me a very long time. Probably some of the people who want me to be the best me and want me to go the furthest are people who have not known me but about you know, a very, very short time. And to, like, you know, have your parents not support you or make a mockery out of things like that, it's hard to wrap my mind around. It's very hard to wrap my mind around. But that's definitely the situation that I'm in, the unfortunate situation that I'm in. And then I've been dealing with a lot, and like I said, I don't have my family, so I deal with a lot of things internally, and I guess that's where you guys are going to come in at, because I'm going to start sharing a lot more with you guys, opening up about with you guys. Like, I'm having a lot of health problems currently, and that's something that no one knows about, not even the people who I do, you know, talk to. I've had a lot of health problems going on that have been really stressing me out. My mindset is super strong, and I'm thankful for that, truthfully. You only get one family, you only get one mom, you only get one dad, you only get one this, you only get one this, but they only got one me. I've created these boundaries because for me, my family is extremely triggering for me. But I also feel like it made me the person that I am today. It definitely made me, I'm naturally strong-minded. I think, like, you can't teach a lot of things, and your mindset, I think, is one of them. So I think I'm naturally strong-minded. I'm extremely determined to be something of myself. I mean, generational wealth. Something that my family doesn't have. So I understand why they don't understand. That's something that I think I've come to grips with, and it's helped me not be so angry. But they don't know what they don't know, but I do. And I want just something completely different than what I've had, what they have, what they can teach me, and that's okay. I feel like that's the problem, them not understanding that that's okay. You don't know, you didn't know, but I know now, and I wish that the interaction could just be a lot more healthy, a lot more mutually beneficial. And I still do hope in the future, and I don't know how long in the future. I do think it'll take me getting to the place that I need to be, because I do think a lot of these conversations are gonna have to come from me. Because, like, it's not like they've tried to reach out to me, you know, recently, or, you know, say any things recently. Like, nobody, it's not like people reach out to me and I just ignore it. Like, my family has not reached out to me, and so let me be the difference in the family without it being a hassle. That's just, it's a life lesson. I used to be so like, why me, why my family, why my situation, why, like I tell you, why don't I have a happy, supportive family, or just the people who understand me and want what's best for me, support my dreams. That's super important. Oh my God, what's always the why me syndrome, and I've gotten to the point, like, why not me? I think a lot of what I've been through was for me to be the person that I think that I'm supposed to be. Was for me to have a story to tell, for me to help people. I think experiences build people, and I've changed. Though life isn't everything that I want it to be right now, and I'm not exactly where I want to be in life, and maybe I'm not all the way happy, I will say that. I do think I am figuring out life a lot fast for my age, a lot quicker than people my age. It's unfortunate that sometimes your family can't be a part of your growth, but I know there are people out here who, like, stand on their own without the support of your family. Though it's hard, and though, like, it's almost unfathomable to think that your own family, like, doesn't want what's best for you or doesn't want you to be happy. It is a reality for some people, and like, I just want the people to know, like, you're enough on your own to keep pushing. Like, I think that's just something, like, I'm gonna be, because it's not even a question in my mind anymore, like, if I can do this, what I can be, or anything like that. Like, I know for myself and within myself everything that I can be, want to be, and, you know, like, I'm destined to be. You don't need, though it's great to have, you truly don't need anybody but your own mentality and your own mindset and your horn. And you need to believe that you can do it and be great, and by fucking golly you will be. You know what I mean? That's the lesson that I've learned. Yeah, y'all, I just kind of wanted to open up to y'all about my life and why y'all don't see my family, and you don't see me go to family events or talk about my family. That's just because that's my real reality, and I can't fake it. There's nothing I can do about it. Please, y'all, be here for the ride. to see any updates that do occur or that do go on, because I have no idea what the future holds. I will be okay. That's one thing that I know, and that, like I always say, like regardless, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm one thing that I say about myself all the time, one thing that I pride myself in all the time, is that I will figure it out. I will figure it out. It'll get figured out. It'll get done, and I'll be the one to do it every single time. And I pride myself in that. I'm happy to not be someone who just lays down and rolls over and gives up. Like, no, I understand, because the mentality to have a heart, like, mental is very tough, but that's all it is mentality. That's all it is mindset. That's it. And once you get that, understand that it can beat that, like. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all a little update on my family situation and what's going on with that. Yeah, we are currently, you know, I'm still in the same situation. I currently do not have the best relationship with anyone in my family, but I am really focused, and I am definitely in a much better mindset than I have been in a long time. So I want to know from you guys. Comment below if you're comfortable with comments, or go to my Instagram. I will leave that across the screen right now, and DM me like your personal messages or personal situations, like with your family, things that you've been through that made you realize like this family dynamic might not be the healthiest. And that's okay, y'all, to realize. Like, that really is okay. It's a hard thing to realize, but it is okay to realize. For my family, like, I have boundaries for my family, you know, and that causes arguments. Like, for me in my house, like, I don't want you staying the night. And to them, you know, how could you dare tell someone in your family you can't stay the night? But that's my personal boundary. You know, that's something that I do for myself for a lot of reasons. And it's okay to stick to your boundaries. You know, it's okay to stick to your boundaries. But I'm going over the spiel, y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to open up a little bit more and let y'all in. I don't know when y'all literally only see my nephew. I hope y'all are okay with that. I'm sure y'all are okay with that, because he's so fucking cute. He's so darn cute. And I mean, in the future, I hope to see like what does happen with my family and all the things that do transpire. But I think for myself, I'm getting myself to a place where I can have those conversations and be okay with all responses, you know what I mean? So I'm still doing the work individually. But that's kind of like my life. It's kind of something that people don't know about me. My family dynamic is super screwed. It's super out of whack. But it is what it is. This is my life, and this is my reality. If y'all have any more questions or want to get to know me, like I said, DM me on Instagram so we can talk and chit chat and ask me more questions, y'all. I do probably plan on doing a new Q&A soon, but I want the questions to me, y'all asking me stuff to genuinely like get to know me. Life update, call it what you want. Getting to know me a lot better. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm literally becoming everything that I want to become. You know, all the traits that I want for myself. I think that I am definitely, you know, coming into, and for that I am so grateful. I definitely have people behind me who want the best for me, and though it's not my family, you know, support is support. And I definitely do have people in my life who want what's best for me, and I'm forever, you know, they know who they are, I know who they are. Like, it doesn't really need to be said. I'm forever, like, those type of relationships I love. I protect. Like, I love genuine relationships. But yeah, y'all, that's it. Stay tuned for my next vlog, because it will be soon, y'all. I've been rolling these vlogs out for y'all. Ask me anything that you want down below in the comments, and I'll be back. I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye, guys.